Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, everybody, to the Max&JuanCast Top 10 edition, baby.
It's almost
You loving
over.
the series?
Yes, sir.
I'm loving the series.
Man, that was my fucking idea. That was yours, but whatever. You know,
It was
half my idea. Oh, my God. That right there, number one NFL.
All right, top 10, man. Today, we're going to be doing quarterbacks.
Let's get it.
So finally, we get to the quarterbacks, Max. And as always, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that like button, hit that bell notification icon down below. So every time you get a notification when we drop some bangers like this one. Bangers.
Man, and smash that like button the same way number one guy got a smashing contract. Yeah.
A lot of these guys got some smashing contracts.
Oh my God, these dudes are making big bank.
So
take a little bank.
If you guys are new to the series, once again, no rookies on the list. All right, this is going into the 2021 season. Me and Max made one list. Yes, one list. We winded up arguing, debating, all of that good stuff, and we decided on one list with honorable mentions, and we tiered them up. Okay. We did it basic. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. All right. How many tiers does quarterback have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tiers, Max.
Well, one guy's an asshole. So started it off.
Okay. So as we put it up on your guys' screen, audio listeners, I got you. Number 1 in his own tier. Tier 1, Patrick Mahomes II. All right. AKA Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Goat.
Tier 2, Aaron Rodgers at number 2, Russell Wilson at number 3.
Or Roussel.
Tier 3, number 4, Josh Allen. Number 5, Deshaun Watson.
Number 7, Lamar Jackson. 8, Kyler Murray. 9, Justin Herbert.
Oh, wait. Why are you skipping Brady like that, dog?
No.
Slow your roll,
No,
homie.
that's all the same tier. Because there's a tier like squished in between.
Yeah,
Tom Brady,
let's give the GOAT its fucking respect. Put some respect on my name.
Tom Brady's at 6 in his own little Tom Brady-ish tier.
That's right, baby. All right, and then the next tier at number 7, Lamar Jackson.
That's the same tier as the other guys.
Oh yeah.
Remember we had that's why I did it, but you don't listen.
Oh, okay.
And at number 10 in his own little tier 2, Matthew Stafford.
He is.
Unfortunately.
All down low. How do you think he feels right there?
A little bit sad, but he's in LA. He feels great.
He's all right. He
Feels
got
playing with
bitches
Sean.
around him probably.
He's married. Hey.
Come on, dog. You know he's sliding through.
Hey, that's not nice. I don't co-sign that sentiment. I don't co-sign that sentiment. That's the Juan sentiment. Max didn't say nothing.
Let's go over number 1.
Is that honorable mentions? Maybe.
Oh, I fucked up. I crashed the car. I got you. Ooh, but I see who's number 5.
You already knew number 5 was. Shut up.
Number 1, Ryan Tannehill. 2, Matt Ryan. 3, Dak Prescott. 4, Joe Burrow. And number 5, Derek Carr. DC foe. Hashtag Raider Nation. Hashtag once a Raider, always a Raider. Hashtag we go into the playoffs. Hashtag let's go over this list. Okay, number 1, Patrick Mahomes, tier 1. Any debates here?
No. 0.
He's clear cut best quarterback in the league.
What can he do?
Nothing. Besides run for his life and still fucking throw the ball incredibly.
He definitely can do that. So
yeah.
Here's the thing. What the throws doesn't matter. Accurate, strong. One of the strongest arm in the NFL, or maybe second by a little. He makes magic from nothing. Yeah. He escapes the rush. He covers up so many of their stupid holes on his team. He can put the ball wherever he wants to.
Right.
And he has the legs. His legs are just as good as his arm, which is crazy. He's not Lamar Jackson, but is he better than Rodgers in his prime with his legs?
Yes.
I think so too.
I think he's better than any of these guys in their prime, including Brady.
No.
Shut up.
Tom Brady? He's the best ever.
Okay, so this list, guys, I think it was the most disagreement that me and Max
there was
had.
one big fucking old disagreement.
Yeah, so I look, I lost the battle. We put him at 6. I really wanted to put him at 5.
Hell no.
I really did.
Hell no.
I might just
lucky you
edit
got
him.
him at
I might just
6.
edit him at 5 and just be like, he's 5.
It's fine. Whatever. Hater. All right.
Oh, you're probably editing this one.
Oh, yeah.
So you never know. You never know. Do what the fuck you want, Max. You can take them off if you want to.
I might.
But the truth always comes out.
I'm going to slap a Jimmy G on there.
Okay, so Patrick Mahomes, number 1, clear cut. No discussion there. I agree. Any point that you bring up, accuracy, arm strength, smarts, mobility, all of that, full package. Plus, he does it in the clutch. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers. And then number 3, Russell Wilson. These guys are in their own tier.
Is Rodgers in his prime in Mahomes tier? I would say yes.
Yeah.
In his prime. Okay.
Yeah. Roussel.
He gets it done, man. He doesn't have the best O-line. He has a couple good wide receivers. He doesn't have great scheme.
Tough way he ended it, though.
Yeah, it started off on fire, and it kind of cooled off, but he still
he stopped cooking. He ran out of ingredients.
Yeah, Russ couldn't cook the whole year, unfortunately.
Yeah. But look, Russell Wilson, bro, kind of like the same thing with Patrick Mahomes, makes magic out of nothing.
When these guys get the ball last, Rodgers, Roussel, Pat Mahomes,
yeah,
you're like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Like, here we're
going to lose.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers is probably the most accurate.
Over Mahomes or in this tier?
No, in this tier.
Yeah, way more accurate than Russ.
Yeah.
Rodgers is kind of unique in a way. Like, yeah, we get he is kind of a weird guy, but there's nothing with his play that's wrong. He can throw the long ball. He can throw it short. He can make guys miss still. He doesn't have the mobility he once did, but the arm is special, man. His arm is still strong as hell.
Yeah.
For 38. Peyton Manning's arm at 38 could throw like noodles. Like his fool's throwing ropes all over the place. I think he makes their scheme a little better. I feel like this year he was a lot better than last year. Like he threw the ball deep. Mm-hmm. He doesn't even have that good of receivers. He's got Devontae. That's it.
That's pretty much it.
And Lizard.
Lizard?
Yeah, Lizard.
Oh, yeah, Lizard boy.
Yeah.
I mean, Russell Wilson's working with DK.
And Tyler.
Better
than just Devontae.
Let's go to this next tier. No, you know what? Let's handle Brady first.
All right, let's get the Brady out of the way.
Okay, so Brady at 6. Why, Max?
Why?
Why?
He just needs too much right now. He needs a good offensive line. He needs weapons. Say what you want. The last year in New England, he had the protection, didn't have the weapons. He doesn't make magic anymore. The guy needs too much help. That's why I have him at 6. But he provides something that only maybe Mahomes gives. It's the belief in his team that they have this guy who's been there, done everything. He gives them, like, he's got this aura around him that we can win any game. It gives other players on his team, he's the best leader in football. It gives them confidence.
Did you know that he played with a torn MCL?
Oh, wow. It was meniscus, wasn't it?
No, torn MCL.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Even better. He was so much less mobile than I'm used to seeing.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's tough. 100% he's tough. But, like, come on, dude. Even if he didn't have the torn MCL, he's not better than Deshaun or Josh or Russ or Rodgers or Mahomes. Dude, the guy needs too much shit, bro. Like, he gets too scared when he's going to get hit. Like, in the NFC Championship game, he was fucking bad for a huge half, and they fucking won the game. He threw 3 picks. They should have put Green Bay away, and they made it a game. What did he do in the Super Bowl? He game managed. He's the best. He's the best game manager in the NFL right now. How's that? That better?
No.
What is he?
I think you're just slighting him.
How am I sliding him? What did I say that was incorrect?
He's not a bona fide game manager.
At this point, that's all they need him to be.
In the Super Bowl, he was, yeah, but not throughout the season.
I still believe, I put this in my notes, he still has a great arm. For his 8'44", his arm is great. It's not as strong as other guys. I think he's probably got the... You got bigger. Who's the weakest arm on this list?
Man, that's a tough one.
I would
probably say Russell Wilson.
I would say Russ or Brady. But Brady still has it's clean mechanics. He's the smartest guy on the list. I'd say Brady.
Yeah. I mean, Brady,
like I said, man, he can't do it all himself anymore. Not that he's really ever been able to, in my opinion, but he just gets it done, man. I had him on the top 10 list.
You had him at what, 9?
Yeah, 8. I had him at 8.
8.
Yeah.
I had to fucking crawl and scratch and fight my way to get you to get him to 6.
Yeah, Juan wanted him top 5. I said, I'll stop making the list right now. You put him at 5. It's nothing against him, man. He's 44, man. What do you expect him to be, the MVP of the league? Come on, man. He's in a stacked offense. The offense was good last year. He made it a lot better because he didn't throw the ball to the other team 30 times.
I think this is the only list that we disagree on, just a little bit. I mean, Deshaun Watson's kind of like we debated about
putting him on or not.
Putting him on or not.
We're talking about play on the field.
Yeah.
Even with the trade of DeAndre Hopkins, or let me rephrase, even with the awful world awful trade of DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson, Deshaun had his best year stats-wise on the field. Even though he's surrounded by kind of mediocre receivers, how good was he? Phenomenal. He gives them a chance to win every week.
Yeah.
Even when he does everything right, someone fumbles the ball at the 2-yard line, they lose. Yeah. Can't stop anybody. Even J.J. Watt can't get 20 sacks anymore. Oh, my God, he's not good.
Yeah. And I would say this with Brady, just to home it in. Him with a team like the Bucks or even slightly below, I think any playoff team really he can lead. I would agree with you on saying like a team like Houston or even a team like Seattle without Russell Wilson. I think those are the teams like he'll struggle if they don't have talent around him. He's not that quarterback anymore where he can just upspring a team and have them go to the playoffs.
That's the best way to put it. Like I said,
because like Seattle, don't you think they'll kind of be like a Tampa Bay Buccaneers if Jameis Winston was quarterbacking them, kind of like the Bucks with the Seahawks? Like they'll be around 8-8.
A little worse probably.
A little worse, just because the line.
Just the line. He'd be under pressure, more worse decisions.
Or interceptions.
Yeah, 30. He'd probably get like 38.
But yeah, you get the point.
That's all I'm trying to say, man. If you put this guy on Detroit, he won't have the same effect Stafford has for so many years. Or if you put him on a team that doesn't have a good line, that's just a recipe for bad right now. Because he's 44. You shouldn't let him get hit as much as he does. If he gets hit 5 times a game, that's too much. You gotta protect Brady right now. He's 44.
Still really good.
I said, his arm's good still for 40. Really good.
I think the only reason why we put him in his own tier is because he really doesn't fit with the other guys. And Max just feels like he's not Wilson or Rodgers level where you put Rodgers on any team in the league. You put Russell Wilson on any team in the league. He's going to improve him.
This is where it comes down to. What guy is he more talented than on this top 10 list?
I mean, talent is one thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he doesn't. That's why we made him his own tier. Lamar, way more talented.
Part of it is his age too.
Yeah, it's 44 years old. In his prime, he'd be right in the Lamar Jackson, or in his prime, he'd be right with Russ and Rodgers.
Yeah,
but 44 years old, you're kind of in a weird stage. Like you're kind of like the last of the old QBs that can't move. Needs like a pocket presence. He's good. People are going to say I'm a hater. He's good.
But look, I'm going to say this. Even though you say he can't move, I still think he has pocket presence to a fact where like I've seen him move and get away from
I think
guys.
The way he moves is different though. Like he'll take a step up in the pocket, a step to
that's
the
what
right.
That's
no. I know. I'm saying he's not mobile though. Like he's not going to run outside. You're not going to see him roll on his right so many times and make throws. Or
he's not Lamar Jackson or something.
No, I don't even think he moves the worst on any on this list. But he's 44. He should move the worst.
Okay, so we got Brady out of the way.
That was a good talk.
4, Josh Allen. 5, Deshaun Watson.
I think Josh is going to surprise people by how low he is. We were in pretty much agreement, weren't we?
Yeah.
Just let's see one more year, Josh.
Let's see a little bit more. Just a little bit. I love Josh Allen. I mean, Josh Allen is Max's boy. Okay.
That's from when? Guy. Tell me when the pre-draft stuff. Because Juan was fighting me.
Look, I'm just going to say this about Josh Allen. I've said it once. I'm going to say it again. I've never seen one quarterback improve so massively within 1 year. Just mechanics-wise, decision-making, all of it. And didn't have like a dramatic coaching change. You know what I mean? Or like a dramatic team difference. You get me? I've never seen it before.
What was the worst part of his game? It was those plays where he was like, I am a superhero. I shall break 8 tackles.
So. That's part of it. That was one problem.
I would say that's the worst part because those are plays that are team kill. Like, he almost lost in the playoff game against the Colts when he was like, I'm going to go nuclear and I'm going to get sacked and I'm going to fumble it 30 yards behind the line.
I think the single...
Like, when he tried to lateral it against Houston, I was like, what the fuck are you thinking? That's the shit that drove me crazy.
But he still kind of does that.
No, he does, but if he did it 20% of the time 2 years ago, he's down to like 5%.
I would disagree. I think that kind of makes him Josh Allen.
But he doesn't. No. I agree. Like, the backyard football makes him that, but like he would never do a lateral in the open fild anymore.
No,
like that shit's
that's
ridiculous.
one instance though.
Yeah, but there's so many of them where he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna hold the guy by his face." He cut back a little. A lot. Come on.
I don't think so. I think I think the single best thing that he improved was his mechanics with his feet.
He did a very good job there. That's what I would say the second thing.
That was the number one thing to me was his feet, because that was the problem with him with his accuracy wise. He was making a lot of the right decisions most of the time. I mean, this is a guy who hasn't thrown a red zone pick, just to put it in perspective. And that's golden area in football. You cannot make a mistake. And he hasn't in his whole career. So that tells you something. But his mechanics with his feet, it improved massively, bro. And it improved his deep ball especially.
What's the most underrated part of his game?
Underrated part?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a good one.
What?
His legs.
He's an athlete.
He's Cam.
People just think he's not an athlete. You just say that because he's white. Oh. I mean, that's the reason why, though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that, but yeah, the common fan, dude. Yeah. How many? Let me see. I'm gonna pull this up right now.
Yeah, no, he's an absolute rushing threat. I mean, shout out to fantasy football. That's why I picked him. I know he's a rushing threat.
He has 25 rushing touchdowns in 3 years.
Yeah.
8 a year. Yeah. That's Cam Newton type shit.
Yeah. No, he's an absolute runner. He can easily take over Wilson's spot.
I think he's coming for Rodgers. We'll go talk about it later.
More of Rodgers descending, but yeah, you're right. You're right. Deshaun Watson.
We kind of hit on him.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's just say this. If any of this shit off the field is true, he will not be on this list. We will move Brady up to 5, or Lamar up to 5, and leave Brady at 6 where he belongs.
So let's talk about Lamar.
Okay, he's a really good runner.
Yeah,
super good runner.
Decent thrower.
Very decent thrower. I think the throwing's not as bad as Juan does. The receivers are bad. The scheme is bad. But man, sometimes it's kind of like, what the fuck was that throw, dude?
I would say this.
He's more arm talent than people think. He has a lot more arm talent than people think, in my opinion.
I think this is the problem where people think when I say that he's not a good thrower, and that means like he can't throw a deep ball. He can throw the fuck out of a deep ball.
I don't think that's the problem. Yeah,
I don't think that's a problem at all.
I think there's a stigmatism though of him being like as bad as Tebow throwing.
Yeah, no.
He's light years better than Tebow. Oh, yeah.
He would have been out of the league if that was the case. But
hey, maybe he'd be back in the league. Like
to me, this is the problem. And you've heard multiple people say this, and I even heard a defensive coach say this. When defenses know that you're a quarterback that cannot make passes inside the pocket and then throw in a tight window and throw a receiver open, they know they got you.
Yeah.
That's because that's what wins playoff games and big games in general. You're going to have to stand in that pocket. They're going to have you contained. All that other bullshit's not going to matter. And you're going to have to make a throw where you're throwing a guy open in a tight-ass window. And it's not going to matter how good the coverage is.
I would just like to say, I already said it. It's not all on him entirely. Mm-hmm. When you got Dez Bryant going out there to be your number 2 receiver, it's a problem. Hollywood Brown's a gimmicky guy. We agree on that fact.
Yes. That's where I keep the open mind with him.
Yeah.
I think if he had weapons around him, like let's say he had Baker Mayfield's weaponry, I would feel a lot differently about Lamar Jackson. I would be so strong and be like, there's no fucking reason why. But the receiver's a good, valid point. Because Marquise Brown ain't shit. No, Dez Bryant ain't shit.
Willie Snead.
All these fucking guys. Every guy that he had besides Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
They're just not that good. Marquise Brown is a one-trick pony.
Deep.
Just deep. That's it.
Or a quick screen. That's it. And Greg Roman's been criticized for not being a good pass game guy since San Francisco.
That's part of it. That's part of it, too. I give him a little bit of slack because of what I've seen from Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick was another guy who a lot of people criticize because he can only read one side of the field. The problem with that is Greg Roman's offense is legitly a one-read system.
Yeah, it's really bland and vanilla, and people pick up on it quick. His offensive pass game it only looks as good as it does because Lamar puts you in such a bind. Like, you can't play freaky defenses because what if you just bust out? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't leave a defensive lineman on Lamar one-on-one to contain. It's over.
But it's shown once you contain them, the good teams, the good playoff
Buffalo
teams.
got him.
Yeah.
And Buffalo had no pass rush. They were just like, we're just not going to let you get out.
Yeah, that's all it was. We're like, okay, beat us. We're going to play man-to-man coverage, beat us. And we're going to contain you. You're not going to be able to make a play outside.
This is the nicest you've talked about Lamar. Usually you're mean to me about him.
Because I feel you, though. Because there is the two biggest glaring things about Lamar Jackson, what's holding back his game, is number one, like you said, the receivers. And number two, Greg Roman. That's a big fucking excuse. I'll give it to him. It is. But until then, he's not that good of a quarterback. I think
7's a good spot.
No, 7's a good spot, okay? And I'll say this, though. These next couple guys that we're going to talk about with Kyler Murray and Herbert, they're coming for that ass because these two guys can fucking throw the ball. Flat out.
I think the height... Let's talk about Kyler. I think after the Hail Murray, it kind of like sizzled. Like that was the high of their season. I don't know about you. I got a really sour taste in my mouth after I saw him play in Week 17 where he got banged up early. Then they had fake Mahomes come in, and then he came back in the fourth quarter. Yeah. I was like, "Where's the toughness at, my guy?" Yeah. And I'm not denying you're not hurt. I believe you're hurt, but just like you came back in the fourth, you couldn't come back a little sooner.
Yeah,
like it kind of just pissed me off, dude. And I like Kyler. I feel Cliff Kingsbury doesn't do enough to help Kyler.
Yeah,
he got D-Hop. That's good. Christian Kirk's whatever. No tight end. I don't give a fuck how good their stats are running. They suck at running the ball. They have 2 fucking plays. It's like watching the Eagles run inside zone and sweep. That's all they got. Kyler puts teams in a bind. I think Cliff needs to help out Kyler a little more. Kyler can make every throw in the book. I think his deep ball's a little underwhelming at times, so he kind of like underthrows it.
And he has a little bit of Russell Wilson to him. Like, he drops it in there a lot.
I think sometimes he throws it weird too, but I think it's because he's so like puny. But dude, he's electric with the ball in his hands. Yeah. He's gonna like make people pay. I think everyone was a little too high on Kyler and the Cardinals.
Yeah, like I said,
after their little good start,
multiple podcasts that we did last season, I was always saying like I think we're a year early on the Cardinals in general. How shocking would it be like for them just to have a flop year with all this talent that they have? Because I mean, they got hype right now.
There's a couple teams I think we'll talk about in the preview that have that potential.
Yeah. I think it's more their division that's going to fucking beat them up. But Kyler has the capability to be one of the best quarterbacks because he's a running threat. He can throw the hell out of the ball. He has receivers. He has Hopkins. He has AJ Green there. Like
Christian Kirk. Rondale
Moore. They're ready to go.
Their running game needs to just get better, and I think that'll help the passing game because no one is threatened by their run game. They're just like whatever. Unless you disagree.
I disagree just to a point. It's just a different style, and I think Kyler being there really helps them out. I mean, there was one point where they were the number 1 running team in the league for about 9 weeks.
I don't like the way they run the ball. I think it's too much on the players. It's not like, hey, look at this great hole we made with our offense.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, let's just run inside.
Chip Kelly-esque.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just think that Chip Kelly never had a guy like Kyler Murray to really help out the run game.
Saying Nick
so you might be right.
You're saying Nick Foles wasn't as good as Kyler?
Yeah.
All right.
I think you might be right with like it is underwhelming, but I think it gets like shadowed by Kyler. Like he fixes it.
That's what I said. That's why I said too much on his plate right now.
Hoiberg. Okay.
We're talking about Hoiberg?
Yeah, he's special, man. He's special.
Who was big on Hoiberg in this podcast? Come on, Dad. Give me a little pride.
You weren't that high.
I was high on him. I was like, fuck everyone talking about he's a weird duck. I was fighting the fight against Tua. I was
Not like that.
No, you're tripping.
Tua,
You're tripping.
we're both fighting on Tua.
Yeah, we hate Tua.
I defended Herbert though.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying that we know
You
someone was a hook ass.
Not on the level as fucking Allen.
No, because that was too much. There was too much sacrilege against my two guys right there from you, dude. I don't know what's Herbert. We put him at 9.
We wanted to fucking put him at like 4.
Yeah, and we were just like, you know what?
That's slow.
There could be a sophomore slump.
Yeah.
There's no talent question. He can move well. He can throw well. Cannon for an arm. Every throw in the book.
I mean,
size. What do you want from the guy? He moves well.
Look what he did in Anthony Lynn's offense.
Dude.
What do you think he's going to do in this
I
one?
feel like best case scenario, how does Trevor Lawrence have a better year than Justin Herbert? I'm just saying, like, how do you have a better year than that?
Yeah.
He would have been offensive rookie of the year if not for Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of glad he didn't just give it to the quarterback, even though they always do that bull crap.
Yeah. I mean, Herbert has it all, man. Herbert has the arm. He has the accuracy.
Better O-line. They can't even run the ball.
Yeah.
Now they can run the ball with Lindsley. They got Rashawn Slater, who we're not big fans of, but we agree will be helpful.
Yeah.
I like Herbert.
He has moxie too, bro.
Yeah, he's got a little. Did you see the pictures of him now? He's looking buff.
Yeah.
He got rid of the acne.
I hate the Chargers, bro. Obvious Raider fan, but you got to give it up to Herbert, man. He's special. He's a really special kid, and he has the capability of going very high on this list. Okay, last one in his own tier of his own, because I think it's obvious this guy is on a whole different level compared to these dudes. Matthew Stafford. It could go up because he's playing for the Rams.
I think he could sneak into the tiers, one of these tiers.
Yeah,
and
we think he's good.
Talent's not a problem.
Yeah,
dude, people blame him for Detroit. Like, I understand he was there for 12 years and he's like, he kind of underperformed it sometimes. But man, fuck, look at their team, dude. Yeah. They suck. They don't build. You ain't built a good defense in 12 years. You can't build a good defense in 12 years. Yeah. You can't build a run game in 12 years.
Yeah, no favors.
Come on, dude. That's what I'm talking about. You got Arizona job at best. These fools had Joique Bell, Mike Bell, whatever, all those bums running backs who aren't bad, but they're just not good, talented. Come on.
Yeah, and I truly think one guy that we're thinking about getting on this list was Tannehill and Matt Ryan. We think those two guys, because I think they're on the level of Matthew Stafford. It's just Matthew Stafford has an opportunity staring him dead in the face to go win a Super Bowl potentially, and that's going to boost them. And whether we like it or not, the debate is still out about Stafford. With the whole Detroit Lions shit, there's some people out there that think he's bad. But I agree with all your points, Max. Like, what the fuck? What do you expect?
If Sean McVay made Jared Goff look like an MVP,
exactly,
what's he gonna make Stafford look like? He won't make Stafford look like God.
I'm high. Me and you are both high on Stafford this year. Okay, there's no debating that. But he's in his own tier right now. There's no way we can put him compared to any of these other guys until he does it. And even seeing the eye test of it and how they do, like, is gonna prove even more.
Yeah.
Like, let's just say, like, he's just out there, he's throwing to open guys. It's like, fuck. Like, I'm really curious to see, like, how open does the playbook go with Stafford with McVay.
Dude, let's just talk about him and Goff for a second. It's so Jared Goff would be towards the bottom 5 of our list if we meant all through 1 through 32, right?
Yeah.
Stafford has proven to get it done. Like, he's proven like he can make magic at late at games with like not good talent.
Right.
What's he gonna do with good talent? That's my question to everybody.
Yeah.
I think we're at that point though, bro. Up or down? Or the same?
You want to go honorable mentions a little bit?
Oh, yeah, we can hit them. Tannehill was really close. Just kind of like perfect system. Let's see what he does.
He's kind of underrated.
Yeah,
in a way. It's weird. Matt Ryan, he's one of those guys.
He's falling off.
He's just falling off. We got to respect Matt Ryan's talent. Like, he's good, but the Falcons are going to be bad. And
not his fault.
Yeah. Do you think just in a box, like in a blender, like who's better, Matthew Stafford or Matt Ryan?
Stafford right now. Better arm talent.
What about like 3 years ago? Stafford still. Agree.
I know Ryan won an MVP, but like, come on.
Yeah.
It was a really good offense.
Dak Prescott and Joe Burrow. Interesting. Like, injuries.
I think if Burrow was healthy the whole year and played the way he was playing, he was going to be 10.
I think Prescott too. I think Prescott had the ability to be a top 10 quarterback.
Man, imagine who we'd have to kick out. if they had these
I think it's
two.
Stafford. I think.
I know. If we both those guys though played up to it, we would have been like,
Yeah, that's tough. And then Derek Carr.
hey!
I put Derek Carr.
Once said we weren't going to do the podcast. We didn't put Derek Carr. Fight everybody.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get Jalen Hurts to the top 25.
Stop it. Stop it. Anyway.
Jalen Hurts almost made top 10 running backs. So did Lamar.
But I mean, DC. He has the talent of Matthew Stafford. I'm gonna say that. I truly believe that.
A little bit less of an arm. A little less of a fastball.
A little bit less than an arm, but
I just want Carr to. I thought Carr finally last year was like, fuck it. I'm going to throw it.
I think.
And that's the biggest
I don't think
thing.
so. I don't think so. I think it's more of like.
I seen him
people
do
people are finally saying like, well, fucking Carr is the worst of their fucking problems. I think that's what it was.
No, I'm just saying.
For years, it's always been, oh, Carr's the fucking problem. Carr's the problem.
Yeah, but no, I feel like there's been years he's been afraid to let the fastball go. And I didn't think that last year. He was like throwing Nelson Aguilar confidently. I was like, hell yeah, dude. Like, throw it.
Yeah.
Like, I thought Carr was too much check down Charlie.
I disagree.
What do you mean? I'm saying before last year, he was too much.
I disagree.
I didn't see him.
I think that's just the offense that he was in.
Oh, my gosh.
And the weapons that he had. Anyway.
You got to throw it. You ain't no biscuit if you don't risk it.
Carr is a coach pleaser. He's going to do whatever the fuck the coach says. And
I gotta have a little bit of a maverick, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah, I completely agree.
Low-key Chucky probably.
But I mean, the best pack it in, dog. Aaron Rodgers did. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be this big asshole, right? Why didn't he go for it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
he probably
happens to the best of them.
All right, up, downer, stay the same. We're good. We're ready. Okay, start Mahomes.
Up.
There's no up to go.
I say it's up. I think it's up. I think there's another level to this.
Dude, we haven't seen that
Undefeated.
level.
That's the next level.
Never lost.
Complete dominance.
He's doing that.
I think to like undefeated style though.
Okay.
I think that's the next level.
All right.
Aaron Rodgers down. Russell Wilson stay the same. I don't think he's at that point yet to go down. Stay the same. Josh Allen obviously up. Deshaun Watson.
I'm sorry. I said up for Josh Allen, audio listeners. I'm sorry. I just did.
Deshaun Watson.
Down for off field.
Yeah.
He have
sadly to say. Tom Brady.
Down.
Down.
Lamar.
I mean, he's yet to fucking prove it to us, though.
No, he has gotten worse. Shut up. Lamar. I'm going to go up.
Yeah, there's room for improvement.
Got
some weapons. Up.
Kyler?
Up. Justin Hurt. Up.
Stafford?
Up.
Right there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to go with it.
No room for improvement?
He can improve. Yeah. But
then say up. Change it. Up.
Same.
No fucking way. The way that you're talking about him, that's up.
I think he'll get better, but other guys will get better too, and he'll just stay at 10.
Okay.
Is that all right? Can
Tannehill? Down.
Same.
Nah, I'm going to go up, honestly. AJ Brown and Julio, that's two guys.
Yeah, your boy AJ.
Make it look real good.
Ryan, down.
That's fucked up.
What's wrong with Matt Ryan? Down.
Oh, Matt Ryan. Yeah, down.
Ryan Tannehill's going to... Oh,
Prescott?
Up.
Stay the same.
Okay. Burrow?
Big injury.
Burrow?
Oh, up. Let's talk about Burrow a little bit.
Healthy up.
Let's talk about Burrow a little
Let's finish Carr. Stay the same.
Same. Yeah.
Okay.
We know who Carr is.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, though. Just a little bit more conversation on him. Do you think he has a chance to get in this top 10? I think so.
I just said it. If he was healthy the whole year, he might have been 10.
Really?
He made that much magic with crap. They were competitive as a bad
shit, bro.
I know. I'm like watching Ryan Finley, bro. I'm like, what are you doing? They can't protect Joe Burrow. Maybe you should think about that, Bengals.
I mean, they got T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. He has some weapons now. Just that offensive line got to get it fucking settled.
Good thing they took a receiver.
I like Burrow, bro. Anyone else are we missing? Are we missing anyone?
We're probably Carson Wentz. Just saying, if he's healthy.
Any rookies? Has a chance of making this list?
Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, not Trey Lance. Sorry. Justin Fields, I don't think so. Mac Jones, I don't think so either.
I think Justin Fields got a chance.
Little chance?
Yeah.
Little chance.
Little chance.
But Tua? Fuck no.
I can't wait to do the preview on the fucking Dolphins.
Jalen Hurts? So
Sheesh.
Daniel Jones.
Sheesh. That's how I fucking feel about those guys.
All right, let's wrap it up on those guys.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. That was quarterbacks for you guys.
One more to go.
Yeah, one more to go.
Guess what
Don't
position?
fucking kill it. Hold on. Don't kill it, dog. We don't know if there's one more left.
There might be several more. We might do kickers. They're people too. Number one, Janikowski.
Well, that's going to do it, though. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe, bro. Go ahead and hit that like button.
Smash that like button. The
Smash
same way
it.
Patrick Mahomes is going to smash the passing yards record at 17 games next year. Oh my gosh. He probably will, though. In 17 games? He's probably going to set like 5,600 yards.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Can he hit 6,000?
No.
Why not?
Fuck. That'd be crazy.
How many yards is that a game? Let's see.
That's a lot. Make sure to follow us on social media at Max_JuanCast. Audio listeners, appreciate y'all. What's up?
6,000. Oops. Divided by 17, right?
Yeah.
I did my math right. He's got to just throw for 350 a game.
That's possible.
That's a lot. Dude, he threw for 303 last year.
It's possible. What if he averaged 400 a game? That'd be fucking nuts.
That'd be like, I don't even know.
Anyways, we'll catch y'all next time. Appreciate you guys watching. Watch this video or that video.
Or these videos.
Or these. We out. Peace.